Well, joining us now on the news at 10 is Osai Ojigo, who is the director of Amnesty International in Nigeria. Thank you for coming on News at 10.
Thank you very much.
Well, Amnesty International says that enforced disappearances are perpetrated by state agents or people acting on their behalf. Are these the group of people that you're concerned about, the state agents?
Yes, and that particular definition of enforced disappearance comes directly from Article 2 of the International Convention on persons who have suffered enforced disappearances. So that's the international standard definition for that. And usually it's looked at state agents because they have a responsibility to secure life and property. And sometimes when people are taken from their homes, even by groups who are unknown, because often they will not come in uniforms, there's a responsibility on the state to ensure that it can investigate and find out what really happened.
Now, but considering all we now know about Boko Haram and abductions, would you say that this is a complete definition?
It is a complete definition because often people are sought out because of some allegation or on suspicion of a particular crime. What we are asking for is that people need to know what it is they're being charged for, why they're being taken away, and information left for their family members so that they can trace them and actually have access to them, especially if they've been charged for a crime. They need access to lawyers and they need access to resources which the justice system can provide for them.
In other words, it doesn't quite concern abductions or kidnappings, as the case might be?
No, not at all.
You're not broadly concerned with missing persons?
No. For us, we are looking more in terms of how is this being used as a tool to oppress and as a tool to use illegal means to get information.
Why do you think that the authorities, say Nigerian authorities, for instance, will be interested in ensuring enforced disappearances?
Well, it's an obligation they have to be concerned about. Because when people are in their custody, they also have to look after them. And in this particular case, what the pattern we have seen is that often it's with specialized agencies, so like the SSS and SARS, and these agencies tend to want to operate outside of the law. And what we are saying is that we need to bring them within the law and ensure that the authorities actually have an eye on whatever they are doing. And that even in the fight against insurgency, there's no excuse. And this is something that they need to follow through.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the news at 10.
Thank you very much.
Osai Ojigo is the director of Amnesty International in Nigeria.